This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only. Anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, this is an update of my lawsuit against Ken Griffin, Citadel, DTCC, FINRA, Robinhood. On Friday, FINRA, Robinhood, and DTCC asked the courts to give them a 30-day extension to file their appellees brief. Okay? And the thing is, with these bad actors, they know that the law is not on their side. They know the facts are not on their side. They know the evidence is not on their side. So what do? They keep kicking the can down the road. They keep figuring out ways to stop me from getting the discovery, to stop me from getting my hands on the blue sheets and the trading history of AMC, GME, MMTLP, because they know that information will be the smoking gun that might force the SEC, the DOJ, and the FBI to do their job. And I'm not saying the SEC, the FBI, and the DOJ can't get their hand on that information. Of course they can. But they don't care, because the majority of the people who are the victims of these crimes are retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules. So they don't care. They put on this willful blindness, like they don't see the fraud and corruption in the AMC GME play. They don't see the fraud and corruption in the MMTLP play. Okay? The evidence of the fraud and corruption is overwhelming, but somehow the SEC doesn't see it, the DOJ doesn't see it, the FBI doesn't see it. But I see it. And I'm fighting every day to get my hands on those blue sheets, to get my hands on that trading history. And what are they doing? They're doing everything in their power to kick the can down the road so they can get some kind of miracle and never have to turn over that information. This is the same thing they're doing with the AMC and GME play. They're figuring out ways to just kick the can down the road so they never have to cover. But their liquidity is running out. Okay? And January 20th, everything might change, because we might have some people in charge of the SEC, in charge of the DOJ, in charge of the FBI, who is concerned about the fraud and corruption in the market, and it can change everything. Let me ask you guys something. Would you be spending hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions of dollars on attorneys when all you had to do was turn over the trading history and show that you are not engaged in billions of counterfeit AMC shares, billions of counterfeit GME shares, billions of counterfeit MMTLP shares? You wouldn't do that. It's not logical. The only reason they're fighting tooth and nail, the only reason they keep figuring out ways to kick the can down the road, is because the evidence in those blue sheets, the evidence in that trading history, is detrimental to them. Okay? That is why. So now they got another 30-day extension. They were supposed to have that appellees briefing on January 2nd, and now they don't have to have it in until February 3rd. And then somehow around February 3rd, they're going to try to figure out another way to kick the can down the road, because they do not want to turn over that trading history. Why would we be fighting tooth and nail to turn over information that you believe exonerates you? Any other criminal, if there was overwhelming evidence that exonerated them, they would be arguing with the court to turn it over. But not FINRA, not DTCC, not Robinhood, not Citadel, not Ken Griffin. They're fighting tooth and nail not to turn it over. What does that tell you? Anyway, hopefully the court won't give them too many more extensions and they're going to be forced to file that appellee's brief. I'll read it, then I'll put together my reply brief, and we can start moving forward and possibly get our hands on the trading history of AMC, GME, and MMTLP. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Why do you think they keep trying to kick the can down the road? Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.